my God. That's fucking awesome.
3.5 years ago, I began work on a project. That project took 828 days to complete. 828 days of grind. 828 days of working 70 to 110 hours a week. 828 days of dedication, devotion. Before this, I was working on other related projects with the same level of intensity. It brought me to the brink of my capacity, but I succeeded in bringing something completely unique and inspiring into the world. Humans are boundless in our creative, intellectual, and physical capacity. There is something called the Flynn effect. It is the tendency for IQs amongst populations to grow over time. If you scored 100 on an IQ test a day, you would score near 106 if you time traveled to the 80s. The limitations we experience are products only of our own laziness, lack of means of creativity, and self-doubt. Most of the professional soccer players in the world are from Brazil. The reason for this is that they play a version of soccer on a smaller court with a smaller ball that is more difficult and fast-paced than soccer is. This game is more difficult and trained them to a higher level than is achievable playing soccer. I did this for engineering. I chose a project so extremely difficult, requiring proficiency in so many skills, that I have risen to a level few if anyone has had the opportunity to rise to before. I have been employed as an aerospace machinist and welder. I have gained mastery over many aspects of engineering and fabrication, and I am just getting started. The project that fomented this mastery was the Mark I. It is a suit of aluminum weighing over 200 pounds. There is a chain of mechanical joints attaching each rigid body in the suit to every other rigid body in the suit. There are some other teams working on similar systems, but as far as I'm aware, no other team has achieved what I have achieved working alone, and this is the first full-body exoskeleton that I know of. There are 3 types of joints on the suit: hinge joints, ring joints, and lobe joints. There are over 200 joints in the Mark I suit. Each joint is arranged 90 degrees opposed to each other to allow every range of motion of the human body. There are 2 layers to the suit. This was a design error that will be addressed in the Mark II, but that significantly increased mechanical complexity and further increased my mastery. The Mark I will stop pistol and some shotgun rounds. In order to build the Mark I built my own CNC machine, including all the vices and work holding required for fabrication. I learned how to program for the CNC while pushing it to its limits. I taught myself to TIG weld aluminum, arguably considered the most difficult form of welding. And I mastered the CAD program Fusion 360. There were thousands of individual machine components. Many of them were welded together, then finally assembled. Many of the components were handmade, and the paneling on the suit was cold forged and riveted on. When I look at the suit, despite its flaws, I feel that it came from somewhere beyond me. I feel that I was merely a conduit for the creative energy source that permeates the fabric of the universe. It fills me with awe. After the Mark I suit was fabricated, I built and mounted a flamethrower to it. The fuel is diesel oil. The propellant is CO2. The operational pressure is 380 psi, which accelerates the fuel through a nozzle and is capable of reaching 17 yards. My life's mission is to break the speed of sound in a suit of powered armor, and I am working on a couple of Pathfinder projects towards this end, including the development of jet engines. We are all born with a calling in life. Luck deprives most of us the opportunity to heed this calling. But when we are afforded this opportunity, it is something so deeply human that it is rivaled only by our capacity to experience love and beauty. You can help this project continue in a number of ways. First, you can like this video and subscribe to this channel. Second, you can share this video on your social media and send it to people that you know would find it interesting. This will show the YouTube neural nets that they should recommend this video to more people. Lastly, you can support me on Patreon in the link in the description below. And if you have any other avenues for funding that you think I should be considering, please comment down below. I hope you enjoyed the culmination of this part of the Iron Man journey.